The holiday season is so enjoyable. One of my favorite things to do for Christmas is to decorate my home. One thing that we can make ourselves from our own landscapes is a wreath using the items we find outside. You can make all sorts of holiday decorations using the plant material you find in your landscape. You can go out in the winter and cut these portions off your tree or shrub. You just need to be careful when making these cuts that you still follow proper pruning techniques, or you can cause damage or eventual death to the plant you are using for your holiday decorations. There are many choices for plants you can trim to use to make a holiday wreath. Many good choices include Douglas fir, Austrian pine, white pine, Scotch pine, yew, red cedar, and juniper. Spruces and hemlock are not good choices to use for wreaths because they tend to lose their needles quickly and wouldn't leave a lasting display for your home or office. You can also use many plants with berries on them for accent, including bittersweet, snowberry, coralberry, or holly. For other accents on the wreath, you may choose to use pine cones, poinsettia bracts, bows, ornaments, or other holiday-themed trinkets. For this wreath, I have chosen to use white pine for the main wreath frame and use accents of red cedar and pine cones with a holiday red bow. You do need to be cautious when trimming your plants for sprigs to use in your wreath, so you do not damage the plant itself, so that it can be aesthetically pleasing in the spring and in future years. Make sure to cut back to a larger branch. Don't leave stubs of branches with no needles on them. Try to cut back into the plant so that the cuts are hidden by other branches. Don't take all of your sprigs from the same location on the same plant. Spread them out amongst many areas of the plant and do not leave a bare spot in the plant. If you are careful with your trimming, you will do no damage to the plants and get a nice wreath out of it. For the base of the wreath, you need to purchase or create your own frame. The frame can be purchased as a pre-made commercial wreath frame for a quicker finish project. To make your own frame, use a heavy-duty wire such as number 9 wire or an old wire coat hanger. The ends should be intertwined to make a circle. You can also make the frame from slender branches of plants such as wisteria, willow, or grapes. A frame with a diameter of 10 to 15 inches makes an average-sized wreath. To attach the plant material to the wreath, use number 22 or 24 binding wire. The sprigs should only be 4 to 6 inches long to have a nice look to the wreath. If you make the sprigs much longer, they will not be held to the frame well and will droop or fall off the frame. First, attach the binding wire to the wreath frame. Then add 3 to 4 sprigs at a time and run the wire around the frame and the cut end of the sprigs 2 or 3 times for each section of the greenery. The ends of each sprig of greenery should be cleared back an inch or so from the cut end of the sprig to allow for wiring to the frame. Add each new set of sprigs to cover the end of the sprigs you already attached to the frame so that it covers the wire and the cut ends. Continue this all the way around the frame of the wreath. More sprigs of greenery can be added throughout to help the wreath look fuller and to make the wreath thicker. Complete the wreath by attaching other items to the wreath that will help it look more intriguing and to make it look your own. These items should be items that you enjoy for the holiday season. These accents should be attached to the wreath frame using the same size of wire or a size smaller than what was used to attach the sprigs. Items that can be used to personalize the wreath include branches, berries, pine cones, acorns, cinnamon sticks, candy canes, Christmas ornaments, leaves, a string of lights, snow spray, poinsettias, and anything else that appeals to you. The best thing about making your own wreath for the holidays is that it can be exactly what you want it to be. This wreath can then be hung up by the wire frame onto a door or a wall in your home or office to enjoy throughout the holiday season. I would like to thank Abigail Costel for her help with photography on this video and Jane Esau for her creative help with the wreath. As you make your wreaths, be sure to share the photos with the Acreage team through Facebook. For the University of Nebraska-Lincoln Extension, this is Nicole Stoner sending you wishes for a happy holiday season, which can be made more enjoyable with a homemade wreath from your own landscape.